Wrestling fans, welcome to the debut edition of Mouthin Off with Malfy. I'm here with my first guest of the evening, the top of the class, the longest reigning Grindhouse Pro Wrestling champion, Zachary, Dayton, Pittman, ZDP. Alright, man. The first ever Rise show, it was student versus teacher. It was you versus Rudy Switchblade.
Which I came out victorious.
Yes, sir. And it was one of the biggest shows that you had ever competed in. Now, Rise 2, March 16th at 1416 Spring Street in Jeffersonville, Indiana. You face OVE's Warrior, Jake Crist, with your title on the line. What are your thoughts going into the matchup?
Well, first things first, just think about that. Rise 1 was my first ever match, and I beat Rudy Switchblade. Dude, I was born for this. It says it in my entrance music. This is what I was put on earth to do, is be a professional wrestler. March 16th, Jake Crist, I'm not even worried. He calls himself a warrior. He wants to be a warrior. That's what everybody's saying, a warrior. When's the last time he showed up? The Rumble was the first time he was here, and he hasn't been back since. A warrior like myself come out every Sunday and compete. A warrior like myself has championships and defends them. He hasn't been here. He hasn't challenged me. He hasn't challenged anybody here. And it's really starting to tick me off. So if you guys didn't see it earlier, I challenge any Rockstar Pro wrestler, any single one of you guys that think you can take on the top of the class, Zachary, Dayton, Pittman. The address is 1416 Spring Street. And I know you guys are slow up there in Ohio. That is 1416 Spring Street.
All right, well, there you have it from the champ. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this week's episode. I'm your host, Malfy. This has been Mouthin Off.